Dear friends, so mediation talks between America and Iran that were taking place in Islamabad, Pakistan, have failed. And anyone who follows geopolitics seriously knew that the chances of success were very, very remote to begin with. Now, one would have hoped that they would have succeeded given the serious implications for the world and especially the global economy. But nevertheless, realistically speaking, the chance of success were really remote because having mediation talks in Pakistan, with Pakistan being a mediator slash messenger slash negotiator, whatever word you may want to use, was like having North Korea do a mediation between China and Taiwan. I mean, that's how ridiculous it was to begin with, because for any mediation to succeed, the mediator or the negotiator has to have some leverage over the parties that are mediating. Now, here the irony is that the place where this mediation was taking place is perhaps not even 100 kilometers away from where one of the world's most notorious terrorists, Osama bin Laden, was found and killed by American special forces. And as we all know, Osama was found within a kilometer of a major military cantonment in Abbottabad in Pakistan. So you don't need to be a rocket scientist to guess what might have happened, because he was living like in a sprawling house. He was not hidden in a cave. So, and it's not just Osama bin Laden or the Al Qaeda, the many other terrorist organizations that are linked to Pakistan. And Pakistan has had a history of using terrorism as an instrument of state policy. It's also dealing with insurgencies and freedom struggles, including in occupied Baluchistan. There's restlessness in Sindh. In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the Taliban does not recognize the Durand Line, which is supposed to be the border between Pakistan and Afghanistan. There are issues in Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir and Pakistan occupied Gilgit Baltistan, and this is a country that's it's basically in an economic collapse. I mean, it's on its 24th IMF bailout package. So there are a lot of issues. So it was strange that Pakistan was picked as a venue, for this mediation. Now, going forward, as I've mentioned before, that there is only one country in the world that has that kind of diplomatic heft, that it can, engage in serious mediation, and that country is India, because it's the only country in the world that has very close relations with Israel and also has very good relations with the Gulf states and Iran. But it does seem that India has decided to sit this one out, at least on the face of it. Probably, given President Trump's bizarre behavior, especially over the last couple of weeks. He has insulted the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, for no reason. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any apparent reason, but he's done that. He has also used abusive language against Iran, like literally abusive. So I think India has decided to sit this one out, or at least not be officially involved. And perhaps whatever it may plan to do, it may do from behind the scenes in its own way. And one more thing I'd like to add here is that this is one of those rare cases in history where, in spite of such a big tactical victory, America is looking at a big strategic defeat. It just doesn't make sense. What America has done, I mean, make no mistake, Iran has been devastated. And a lot of their top leadership has been taken out. I mean, imagine, it's like taking out Hitler in World War II, or it's like taking out, say, if you took out, say, Stalin or Mao or Fidel Castro. I mean, it's like that. That's how Khamenei was in Iran. Now you take that person out, you take out a lot of the leadership, you've really bombed and devastated the country. And yes, of course, you're going to take some hits. It's expected in any conflict that there'll be some hits on both sides. There's no 0-100 kind of a thing. And it just seems that America has not thought this through, has no clear plan of action. And maybe that's why President Trump, almost seems desperate to get this done. But going forward, America has to really now decide what it wants to do and where it wants to go from here. Because after the really shameful withdrawal from Afghanistan, one could not think that things could get any worse. But in some sense, having this mediation at a venue which is not even 100 kilometers away from where Osama bin Laden was found, I think in some sense it's even worse, symbolically speaking. But we'll keep you posted, and let's hope that this conflict ends soon. Thank you for watching.